Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for November 7th, 2020, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. This moment is your own creative experience. It was created from what you choose to envision with your mind. The good news is you are free to change this vision any time you wish. You are free to create anything, any thought or experience you desire. All prisons in your inner world are imaginary, and nothing can imprison this outrageous creativity inside each and every one of us. And there's no need to break out of our historical prison because all of us are already free. It's all about how it's a process for each of us to understand how powerful we are. And it's also a challenge for us because of the fact that we're continually being distracted from our external realities, our externalism, things that are outside of us, things that you view, that you watch, that you listen to, and how it affects us. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer. That's very true. Our bodies are an amazing manifesting, creating into reality vehicle. It has a special energy and intelligence already within it that works like a radio tower, continuously broadcasting your thoughts, needs, and desires far out to the universe to be later received. Yet like any alignment, ligament, or tendon, your manifesting muscles can get weak and lazy if not exercised regularly. And if they're overworked, you'll feel a lack of energy, creativity, and joy. So it doesn't matter whether you're spending your days running around completing every action on your list, your to-do list, or still spinning your wheels stuck in that same old dysfunctional situation. Don't let your dream life pass on by. So what do? You reboot the mind. Reignite your inspiration. And move your life successfully in the most fulfilling way. Start each day kind of like a workout, if you will. In the very first few minutes of each morning, start repeating the word, yes, 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 in your mind. And remember, you are operating from the heart mind, overseeing the mind. And you'll know the difference because you'll feel the difference if you're emanating from the ego mind or the heart mind. Start each day, every morning, repeating the word in your mind, in your heart mind, yes, yes, yes. And let this inner yes message come from deep within you, not superficially. A lot of us will just superficially do it. Superficialize. And it just has no impact. This is a deep yes to yourself, to your life, and everything in it exactly as it is in this very moment now. And by saying yes to who you are, who you've been, where you've been, what you've done, and what you're doing with your life today, and you will start to expand your vibration and consciousness. may be a loud, boisterous yes, or a simple, soft, quiet yes. Yet the more authentic it is, the greater the movement of raw, positive energy. And the goal here for all of us is to let this inner yes sink deeply into our attitude and thought patterns so that naturally we're thinking positive thoughts about every aspect of our lives. You will discover the word yes has many dimensions to it. It is one of the most effective words you can use in the manifesting world, creating into reality. It carries a vibration and instantly shifts everything around. It's the word which every enlightened being uses deeply and frequently. I emphasize deeply because a lot of us do it superficially. This magical yes mantra is one of the most powerful manifesting workouts you can take on. It holds that essential success frequency that cannot be repeated too much. Every time you overcome a big yes challenge, you will be rewarded. Every big yes you can send out into the universe, you'll receive another big yes back your way. And whenever you ask the universe for something, anything, it is much more likely to say yes to you. A lot of us are always saying no to ourselves. So the universe answers in no. In a short time, you will find that yes is the most powerful word in the dictionary that will totally transform your life. And understand that we're talking about vibrational frequency. The magic of yes, deeply from within you, mantra, is instantly effective at shifting your overall attitude and feelings about this life. Yet the best side effect of all is it naturally increases your creating into reality manifesting abilities. And the more times you can feel, say, and think yes in 24 hours, the stronger your creating into reality and manifesting, moving energy into form muscles will become stronger and stronger. You'll be able to attract and receive the goodies you desire in this life much easier and faster than doing this exercise, doing it all through your day. And when you're constantly saying yes out loud in your head, you become a magnet for attracting what you want or desire. But see, what happens to us is that we get so distracted. We get waylaid, sidetracked. Why? Because the ego mind and external energy, external authority. See, once you realize that the universe cannot say no to you when you only say yes to it. Now, what interplays here for all of us is that we have doubt, our self-esteem, our confidence through our heart minds. All of that is challenged all the time because the journey within each of us that we choose to take, we don't stay long enough within to figure it out. Because we're pulled outside of ourselves again by the external world, the external authority. So understand that the universe cannot say no to you when you only say yes to it. Simply use your creative imagination to focus and visualize exactly what you're saying yes to in your life. Visualize exactly what you're saying yes to in your life. How do you want your day to unfold? do you want to feel by the end of your day? What do you want to create into reality by this time next year? Imagine all the details you want, yet always include the feeling of a big, happy, ecstatic yes within it. Now, some people go, I've tried that. That doesn't work. That's just a bunch of crap. It doesn't work. It's just stupid. It's a waste of time. That's the ego mind trying to convince you of exactly that it's not worth anything. And see, you're the master and commander. We all are. It's just that many of us don't know that. Now, this is essential. Creating into reality, moving energy into form, manifesting here, is to continue repeating the yes thought, vibration, and feeling as much as you can throughout your day. And as you say the word yes over and over inside your mind, you'll naturally start feeling life say yes back to you. When you say yes, you don't have expectations or attachments. That's why it's coming from the core being of you, deep within, not superficially, not happenstance, not lackadaisically, but deeply. So when you allow or let this feeling sink deep into your bones, and allow this deep, authentic yes to become your new approach to everything and everyone in your life from now on. There's a difference between saying yes superficially through the ego mind and saying yes from deep within you. Because you believe, because through your heart mind you know this to be true. The ego mind's not going to it's not going to let you do that. Because if it's in charge, you're in trouble. So you look at the fact and understand that your heart mind, you're the master over this, all of this. And embrace that mastership so that the ego and the mind become your servants. Each of our lives are happening for each of us. Okay? So your life is happening for you, not to you. This morning I just had someone say that, I have a dark cloud following me everywhere. What do? That's the ego mind. That is not knowing who and what you are. Your life is happening for you, not to you. It's really important for us to understand and embrace that permanently, not temporarily. So when you're able to say yes to every sensation that enters your body, you'll be able to welcome each moment of your experience of life as a friend and a teacher. And yes allows you to live a fulfilling life with an open, accepting mind and heart. Let the beauty we love be what we do. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds, if not thousands of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Rumi. So as you practice working out your yes muscle this week, you'll soon notice that there are certain areas of life that are more challenging to say yes to than others, obviously. Don't get confused and think this exercise is about saying yes to what you don't want in your life. Some people will. Then they start worrying and stressing. Well, am I supposed to say yes to everything? So don't get confused and think that this exercise is about saying yes to what you don't want in your life. No, this is about getting clear how to let go of the no that is focusing on what you don't want to create into reality, move energy into form or manifest. Saying yes is the most enlightening way to say no to what you don't want or don't care to have to manifest. Yet we don't want to focus our precious creative energy on saying no all the time. Just drill your yes into what you do want and see what happens. You don't ever say, I don't want. You say, I don't care to have. This workout is really about saying yes to yourself, to that powerful being who is beyond the positive and the negative outcomes you perceive to be real, because they're just illusions. This is an invitation for you to experience yourself as a flowing river of yes energy pouring through you. It is an experience in saying yes to the pure, unbounded, infinite soul that you are, who is much bigger than any single life experienced. And as the magical yes energy increases inside each and every one of us, we will start to feel more empowered, liberated, and energized about everything. Feeling the yes energy around what you desire, what you want, is what makes things manifest in our lives. Feelings are the fuel for this manifesting fire to utilize and consume. So when we practice repeating the word yes, just make sure your body feels it each time. This is why I talk about that a lot of us, we won't feel it, we'll just say it. And we'll say, eventually, ego mind is, nothing, it's a waste of time. And so that's what happens. Oh, I tried that, that's useless. Because it's coming from the head, the ego mind. The feeling is 100 times more important than the thought. Remember that. Understand it, embrace it. The feeling is 100, if not thousands of times more important than the thought. Using your feelings is like pumping iron on the manifesting playground. Take 30 seconds right now to see if you can increase the feeling and general sensation of yes throughout your body. You can increase the feeling and general sensation of yes throughout your body. And even turn up the volume twice as loud as it's ever been before. And notice how this one little word has the power to shift your life in the most positive ways. Nothing is chance or coincidence. There's no coincidence. There's no chance in this universe. When you consistently do your inner work, the journey within, you'll see that you have the power to create reality, move energy into form, to manifest anything you want. You'll know that your life challenges needed to happen exactly the way they did for your soul's highest evolution and growth. And who creates those life challenges? They're your life challenges. How do you think they're created? You create them. You create these life challenges for yourself that are needed to happen exactly the way they did for your soul's highest evolution and growth. So this yes, yes, yes mantra every morning, deep within you, as you state it to yourself, will awaken you to realize how perfect your life actually is and how amazingly powerful each of us truly are. And interestingly enough, we've heard this before, that most simple things in life are often the most profound. And in a few days of being a yes-aholic, you'll find the energy to skyrocket beyond all your problems and see how everything is an opportunity in disguise. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure we all are, and the first thing that we care to do is relax our bodies. Head to toe, inside and out. You're the master, you're the commander, through the heart mind, over the ego mind. So you talk with the body. Body talks with you. You listen to the body. Body listens to you. So you say, body, I'm going to let go of all these tensions, frustrations, fears, and anxieties. I don't need to carry them. They serve me no greater good or no real purpose. So I let them go. In turn, body, once you let those go, surrender to them. Body relaxes, head to toe, inside and out, shoulders drop. You know where you carry your stress, your fear. So you just relax. You'll feel it going from the top of your head all the way down your cervical spine, your neck, all the way down lumbar area, all the way down to your feet, your toes. Like a nice wave of relaxation. That's why some of you fall asleep. So as we relax the body, we move into the now. And the now is all we really have. The now is the sacredness of being. The space between heartbeats. The moment to moment that we focus on. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It just matters that you're focused on the now. You don't focus on the past. Why focus on the past? It's dead. It's inert. We've already experienced that. That's why it's called the past. The future hasn't even been created yet. Why would we wander there? The now is all there is. And everything happens in the now. The now stills the chatter. It stills the noise of the ego and the mind. And of the subconscious. You become in silence. Your being. Some of us will go into the past. We all kind of reminisce and touch bases with it on occasion. But some of us live there. We live in the past. And eventually we take the past, we drag it into a future that doesn't exist, we create that future from that past, and we relive that past and that future. That's why some of us, when we do that, we feel like we're not going anywhere, that we're on some kind of a treadmill. That's why, because we've already experienced it. It's dead, it's gone. So in the now, we create our future. Every moment to moment. How do you stay in the now? How do you stay in the now? And people ask me that all the time. How do you really stay in the now? How do you know if you're in the now? Your breath. You focus on your breathing. The breath is the now. It can't be anything else. It's the now. And as you breath in through the nose, easy taking in that breath, that's energy feeding us. And as you take that breath in, it's divine positive energy. And it focuses you on the now because it can only be the now. You ever heard of anybody saying, yeah, I'm breathing in yesterday? Or I'm breathing the future. My breath in the future. You can't debate it. It's the now. The breath is the now. So whenever you feel like you've slipped off of the now, you're wandering into the future or the past, concentrate and focus on your breath. A lot of us take our breath for granted. as you focus on the breath, you move back into the now, moment to moment. Now, as we breath in this divine positive energy, the reason it's divine is because it sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God. So we join our divine positive energy and our breath with our God force energy, which is our chi, our prana, our ki. And when we do this, the two of them are brought very easily through 7 energy vortexes going right up the center of our body to the top of our head. These are all wheels of light. They all have a flower in the center. They're all different colors, and they all have geometrical shapes inside each flower in the center. These are known as chakras. These are our spirit, physical, the spiritual and the physical, the bridge between. They rest in the spiritual, but are connected to the physical. These are our energy vortex centers. So we take our divine positive energy, our breath, and we take our chi, our God force energy, and we begin to move them, starting with the root chakra, the Muladhara, the red wheel of light. Now these are all of you. This is a roadmap for you. The root chakra, the Muladhara, the career, money, mindset, and sense of belonging. It represents our foundation and feeling of being in the flow, in the now. It's at the base of the spine, in the tailbone area. Our emotional issues, survival issues such as financial independence, money, and food. Our physical associations, spine, rectum, legs, arms, circulatory system. And we move effortlessly into the orange wheel of light, sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana, sexuality and pleasure. It's our connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. If you're cocooned in the discomfort but yet comfort that you've established, and you don't step outside that cocoon, and you haven't accepted yourself, and you are fearful of new experiences, then your sacral chakra has very large blockage. Now, it's 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in the lower abdomen. And the emotional issues that each of us have that connected to the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana, are sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, and sexuality. Our physical association, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, and immune system. Then we move to the yellow golden wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is our personal power and ability to channel our energies and frequencies. It's our ability to be confident through the heart mind and in mastership of our directors of our lives. Because we create our lives. But most of us don't know that. It's emotional issues. It's in the upper abdomen and the stomach area. And our emotional issues, each of us, self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem. And our physical association is central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, and skin. Watch this as we go through this in your motion picture in your heart mind. Follow your divine positive energy, your breath. Follow your God force energy as both of them merge and move through these energy vortexes. We move to the heart chakra, the Anahata, the emerald green wheel of light. This is our love, relationships, and self-acceptance. It's our ability to love ourselves to begin with. It's at the center of the chest, just above the heart. Our emotional issues are love, joy, and inner peace. If you do not discover inner peace, how can you be at peace? If you do not discover the joy within you, how can you be in joy? If you haven't discovered the love within you that you are, how can you love? Then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha, self-expression. This is our ability to communicate, talk, interact. It's in our throat. Emotional issues are communication, self-expressions of feeling, the truth. This is where we have issues, if we have issues with the throat chakra, and our ability to actually talk with others, communicate, have self-ease expression of feelings. We find it hard to express our feelings to others or to ourselves. And we're challenged by the truth. Physical associations, thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the ajna. This is our intuition, sense of purpose, and direction in life. It's our ability to focus on and see the big picture. There's so many on this planet that don't even see the trees or the forest or the trees. They don't see any of it. Location is the forehead between the eyes, also called the brow chakra. Our emotional issues, intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. Physical association, pituitary gland, eyes, sinuses. Then we move to the violet wheel of light, crown chakra, Sahasrara. Connection to the divine, to our core being, to the one, to the pure consciousness, to the God. It's the highest chakra. It's our ability to be fully connected spiritually. It's at the very top of our heads. Our emotional issues are how we perceive ourselves, our inner and outer beauty. Maybe you'll see someone that superficially is beautiful, but yet you don't know the inner beauty. You don't look for it. You don't connect with it. Our connection to spirituality and pure bliss. It's our physical association, the pineal gland, brain, system, nervous system. So you witness your heart, mind, motion picture as this goes all the way up. We're at the top of the head now. Our God force energy, our divine positive energy, our breath. And we hold it briefly. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that brief moment, we condense and compress these two energies into pure liquid energy, omnipotently powerful, and we release it over the pineal gland. The pineal gland is very important to all of us while we're in these bodies. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence. It is the gateway to the God, the pure consciousness, and beyond. Now you view it in your heart, mind, motion picture however you choose. I see it as a rosebud, a green ball. And when I release this pure liquid energy over it, it immediately, literally explodes into a beautiful, multicolored petaled rose with a wonderful scent, and it shimmers, sends out waves of total peace and tranquility and benevolence. And it melts away all the locks, all the doors, all the gateways, and everything becomes one. Everything. So you are everything and everything, nothing and nothing, everywhere and everywhere, all at once. We're also consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and that we're merged the heart-mind, the spirit, the soul, the higher self, the God, the pure consciousness, the body, all of us into one merged. We walk this planet as heaven on earth, and every step that we walk on the soil is paradise. We have others with us. We have the archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, the archetypes. We have the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Tel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua, many, many, many more. Now, both of them are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Now, the archangels, their civilization that vibrate at a different frequency than we do, so that's why we don't see them like we see each other. Oh, but we do meet them quite often. We just don't acknowledge it immediately. Some of us not at all acknowledge it. Others know it after we've interacted. And there is a little sliver of bliss that touches the bliss within you. And you'll know when you meet one. They love interacting with a part of themselves, which we are. We love interacting with them, which is a part of ourselves. They can surround any one of us in the thousands. Because of their vibrational frequency, they hold a small space and large number. The ascended masters, they are those who have mastered ascension into and out of body and hold pure consciousness, pure God form. We are those who are ascending into physical form, mastering physical form, and creating experiences in physical form so that we can perfect our creation. And are we part of each other? Are we them, they, us? Absolutely. So we're compelled to call out to other facets, other aspects of ourselves, reflections of ourselves, because we're all one. So we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and forming the circle of life. Now they come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex fills this entire universe. They come in trillions of Gugaplexes from every direction. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, to form the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the galactics, all the off-worlders, all the celestials, only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and the forming of the circle of light. Now, we're only familiar with a handful of them, barely. Over 1,000 travel through this solar system every day. Trillions travel throughout the universes every day. And the ones that we're somewhat familiar with, now this includes all the levels and all the species of these civilizations. It also includes the good, the not so good, and the bad. only those basically, quite frankly, that are at high vibrational frequency of deep eternal love can be with us anyway. So we have the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, the Zeta Reticuli, the Feline, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Nords, the Greys, the Golden Pyramid, the Avians, many, many, many more. They've been assisting us with our evolution, with our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. They come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of this circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation, in form of the circle of light. We're only familiar with a handful of them, a fraction. And they come in trillions. Shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which many we've never even laid our eyes upon. And the ones that we are somewhat familiar with, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And understand that we're all consciously aware of who and what we are at the highest vibrational frequency of deep eternal love and gratitude. The higher the frequency, this is how we are together. This is how we all vibrate. This is because we're all one. But some of us don't vibrate at that high level. They cannot participate. They can't hold a low frequency with our high frequency. It's not possible for them. And they come in the trillions, and they are with us now. They're all gathered, arm in arm, hand in hand. All of our gods is one. We're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance. And we're all one. And we're all God. And we're all love. And our God force, light, love, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify. And it continues to expand. We immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation. This circle of light vibrates with the deepest of our core existence of pure, deep, eternal love, pure consciousness, God. It is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of space. It would take over 1,000 billion suns in this solar system to even come close to its brilliance. It is of the highest high vibrational frequencies of deep eternal love. It is flooding, saturating, and bathing all of the inhabitants, all life, the highest supreme value in the universe, on this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now in this meditation, on it, in it, above it, and below it. Perpetually, eternally, lifting vibrational frequencies every step of the way. We begin to ascend above the planet, levitate. As we do this, we're met with a gossamer field. It's an ocean of glitter, of tiny mirrors reflecting all of us to and from each other. We view different aspects and facets of all gathered as we are all one. Beautiful, vibrant lights, deep, pure, eternal love, gratitude, peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance. And we're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are the power of healing. We are then met with purple, violet, blue, flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. We are then met with the white fire. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are imbued, head to toe, inside and out, with an impenetrable, God force, love, light, flaming, white armor. It is of the highest high frequencies. It protects us 24/7. Nothing externally can penetrate it. Nothing. No power, no force, nothing, no external anything. But only you have the power that, whether consciously or unconsciously, if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency low enough, through hate, through anger, through deceit, through dishonesty, manipulation, greed, you will create a breach in your white fire armor. Enough so that all of the lower dark matter frequencies and survival matter frequencies can come flooding in. Now, if you do decide to do this, you are then met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutralized substance, and we just send them to pure consciousness where they're no more. Then we are met with the violet ray. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame, and we can purify and cleanse the area where these lower dark matter frequencies, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach, restoring our harmony of the highest high of deep eternal love and gratitude. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds each and every single one of us that we are the sunsets. We are the sunrises. We are the rain. We are the rainbows. We are the sunlight. We are the sun. We are the stars. We are the sky. We are the clouds. We are the soils. We are the water. The oceans, the streams, the lakes, the rivers. We are the animals. We are the forest, the trees. We are everything. We flow everywhere. In, on, above, and below. Now we continue to levitate above the planet. Some of us step outside our physical form, so we hover just effortlessly above them. As we do this, we see this massive crystalline light tower that is larger than this solar system. And one day it'll be larger than the universe. We created this column. And inside of it, it is with ease that we view and gaze upon this oblong sphere. In the center is this golden white sparkling light that sends out warm wave mists of deep, pure, eternal love saturating all of us in waves, inside and out, above and below. Surrounding it are other bands of beautiful, vibrant colored lights, and in these bands, they too are sending out warm waves and mists through us, above us, below us, on us, everywhere, of gratitude, of tranquility, of kindness, of gentleness, of humbleness, of prosperity, of wealth, of riches, of wonderful health, all misting us and saturating us, reminding us as that of which we are. And we look at the top of this column, and we designed it so that the golden ocean can come cascading down in every direction, as it does eternally, as it flows and saturates and floods each and every one of us, all of our brothers and sisters, on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. We are the drops of that golden ocean. We hold the essence of that golden ocean. The ocean is the drops, and we are the ocean. And there is no separation. We look and see our meditative sphere. It's at center circle. We created this meditative sphere moving towards 3 years ago. It holds over 1,000 of our meditations in perpetual motion. This is saturating all of us every split second of existence and beyond. This planet is actually submerged in it. We are accelerating the vibrational frequencies that cannot be stopped through the collective consciousness, the pure essence, the pure consciousness, the God, into higher and higher and higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude, of bliss and joy and peace and tranquility and benevolence and abundance. This is why our meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, forever beyond, and forever. And this is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. It's magna glorious. See it in your heart minds, in your motion picture. Feel it. We, through our consciousness and awareness, is our understanding of being connected to the one universal source. All failure, poverty, and sickness in this life comes from feeling and thinking that you are separate from this source. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. connected and feeling connected to the one universal God source within all of us is the foundational ingredient needed for becoming the master and commander of moving energy into form and creating into reality. From the master's perspective, desires may manifest or they may not, and it really doesn't matter. The master doesn't care so much about the desired physical outcome, because the real goal, to feel connected with the God right now, is always the same. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. Embrace it through the heart mind. And we will return here November 8th, 2020, Sunday,